decide to cross my boundaries and I've given you a lot of kindness and generosity and you interpret that as weakness sometimes for whatever, convoluted, complex, emotionally distraught reason that is in you, I am happy to explore the dark side, which is where I thrive. Remember, Saturn is a malefic planet. So now I'm gonna sprinkle. And let me tell you, when Capricorn and Scorpio are ready to sprinkle, someone said razzle dazzle. Yeah, that razzle dazzle is gonna be spicy because, we have to work hard to be kind, sweet people. We have to work harder than you guys because the energy of those planets is not kind and sweet. So if you meet a Capricorn and Scorpio, somebody that has a lot of these energies that is kind and sweet, I suggest not crossing them because they are ruled by planets that destroy. So yes, you will get destroyed, whether emotionally or spiritually. There will be a scar left from you having fucked with us. Period. It sucks to be a karmic zodiac sign. It sucks. Both Capricorn and Scorpio are karmic, so you get brought in to give the karma. And obviously, usually you're not giving out good karma, which is what you would like, honestly, but usually people are going to disappoint you because usually the people you get sent to are people that need something inside of them broken because the universe has tried to get this message to them in nice ways and they have not received it. So wherever you have Capricorn and Scorpio, there's going to be tension for that reason because both those planets, Mars, Pluto, and Saturn, well, all three of these planets in this case are malefic planet, except for Pluto, of course, but Mars and Saturn are malefic planets. So I can pretty much bet on the fact that if our paths are crossed is because you need to destroy something in you. So naturally, in order for that to happen, I have to be the bad guy. And it's a part of a spiritual dynamic that you have to accept as a Capricorn and a Scorpio because people will disappoint you greatly and they will still manage a way to pretend to have been the good person in that scenario, even though you literally bring the karma. So for those of you that sit around and think that we love, the fact that we have to constantly be learning lessons and giving lessons, no, we don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy being able to read through your intentions. I don't like it because sometimes I read shit I wish I could not read. I wish I did not know. Not really wish I didn't know because I need to protect myself, but really hurts my feelings. And now I'm sad because I really thought we were cool. And now I know we're not. But I already felt it. I was just waiting for you to confirm, and I hate that. I don't know. Do you experience that as well as a Scorpio moon?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just been I just feel like I'm a teacher at this point. I should just add that to my resume. I come with teaching.
Oh my god, that's funny.
It's true though. It's annoying because some people don't come into your life openly gonna say what's wrong with them, and I think that's where I'm kind of it gets to me because I'm always the darkness, light that we were talking about last time. It's okay to look at your dark side and be this is gonna help me, because I think a lot of people are just scared of their dark side.
Yes!
They just shy away, and it's no, these are things we need to work together, not because you have a dark side, you're a bad person. We all have these dark sides. And I just feel that's when the intensity comes out and they're oh my god, she wants to read me or she wants to know everything about me. But it's not that. It's more about we're having conversation two adults here. And
exactly.
And it's fine, I think. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents about that.
Yes. You know what, Jen? You hit the nail on the head. Fundamentally, some people are afraid of their dark side, which means that fundamentally some people are afraid of who they are, which again, all of us are a combo of dark and light. All of us. There's no perfect human being, just there's no evil person that has never done one good deed. All of us are a mixture of both. But some of you are so afraid of the things about you that you don't like that you become liars. And that's usually when the problems start with Scorpio moon and Capricorn moon. Because we can always feel it when the energy starts shifting, or when you start being fake. And you start being fake because maybe some feelings have come up for you that make you feel uncomfortable. And even though you're not speaking on it as an adult, me as a spiritual being can sense that your energy has shifted. The thing about Capricorn is we don't even realize that we are being that way half the time. And I just wish that people understood that. Like, when people experience me to be like domineering, like a parent, when people experience me to be that way, I'm not even sure that that's the intent. I'm trying to be serious about the moment, and I'm trying to ensure that the information that I am sharing is being received. Naturally, being ruled by Saturn, I know when something important is going on, I need to A, slow it down, and then B, turn up the serious energy. I don't think that Capricorn sets out to be that way, especially if you're Capricorn Mars or Capricorn Mercury. A lot of times when you open your mouth trying to actually do the right thing and trying to make things better, a lot of times people experience you to be like trying to take over. When really you're not trying to take over, you're just trying to make sure it gets done right. And sometimes people label you as being like aggressive or being coming on too strong or whatever, like being like authoritarian, when really you're just trying to make sure that it happens. Because one thing about earth signs is we don't like to fuck around. Like, either you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. Either you want to do it or you don't want to do it. But what you're not gonna do is waste my time while you play double dutch with me about whether you do or don't want to do it, whether you will or won't do it. I just need to know, are you gonna do it? Are you not gonna do it? And if you're gonna do it, tell me when. So when I say that, you know, if you're too sensitive, you're like, oh, she was so angry. It's like, no, I'm not angry. I'm just serious. And I don't like to fuck around. So I just need you to come correct with me so I can make sure we're on the same page. Those of you who are Capricorn, can you speak on that? Because that has been one thing that has often bothered me. You know, it's not something that happens often because a lot of people see me as very sweet and non-threatening, but it has happened in the past. And it's always come to me as a shock. You know, I'm like, why would you think that I'm being aggressive when I'm simply being to the point and direct and clear?
Is your Mercury in Capricorn?
No, it's in Sag.
Okay.
So what do you think that's about, Jen?
Like, when they come off as like aggressive, I don't know, I think it's just like when they hit the buttons, like the last string. I just go with what my sister tells me because she also has like a Capricorn moon. So we're like, the sweetest person is when she turns into that crazy, and I'm like, oh, what happened? She's just like, I don't know, something I said, I guess. But then she also has the Scorpio Mercury, so I guess it spins.
That's too funny. Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, can you guys give us some grace? Like, when you feel like we're spazzing out. And I don't mean look the other way on our bad behavior. Because when we're not being good, we need you to let us know, because that's the only way we're going to improve. If we don't know, we're not going to improve. So we want to know. Capricorn is typically the type of person that wants to know. But what I mean is, like, I don't want you to assume that just because you are receiving Capricorn as aggressive and as, like, over the top, insane, that they're actually trying to be that. Like, I would like it if you guys could stop us and check with us. Like, so I'm noticing the tone is changing right now in this conversation, okay? So we just went from a sweet tone to a not so nice tone. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, is that really where we're trying to go with the conversation, or what's happening right now? Do you see that? Like, if you were to say it like that, then I get a chance to, like, self-reflect. Like, oh, I'm doing a lot right now. Okay, let me go take a walk. Let me get my woosah together. Let me just try to get my mind right to come back at this. Because honestly, Capricorn never wants to do anything that deliberately is unproductive. Because at the end of the day, the thing that productivity is like our God. So whatever we're doing that's getting in the way of getting anything done or making anything go forward, we want to know, because that's not our goal. That goes against like the essence of being a Capricorn.
I like that, because it is true. And that's how people should, people should be like that. I appreciate the honesty that comes with Capricorn. Yes. I think that's what I do appreciate, because like that's something, and I think that's where like why I am so like good with honesty with my Capricorn girlfriends too. Because it's like I value a lot of loyalty and honesty in all my relationships. So if I can't have that, like why would I even want to be friends with you, right?
Exactly.
It's just gonna be shady. Like,
yes.
Like any relationship, you don't want to have a shady, even with your close family, friends.
Yes. Girl, you know you're speaking my language. With your Scorpio moon and my Capricorn moon, you ain't got to convince me on none of the shit that's coming out of you, because I know a lot of people pretend that they speak the same language of loyalty that Scorpio and Capricorn speak, and the same level of authenticity that Scorpio and Capricorn speak, but then all you gotta do is wait, and then you will see like the hems hanging out their dress. I'm like, bitch, I could see the hems from that dress all the way from over here. You claim to be loyal, and look at all these things you're doing behind my back that are clearly not loyal. Like, loyalty is something these two take very, very, very seriously. And we're very sensitive to it too. Like, you don't have to do much for us to notice when you're not really for us.
That is true.
At the first, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna read what the chat was saying. But yeah, Kat is saying, throughout the years we have bonded more because we've opened up. He's in therapy. I'm happy for that. That's so good. It appears he's become more self-aware. That's great. Kat, you taught him something, which is like, sometimes I'm like, why do we have to be the lesson? But just know you like somewhere. He was like, okay, this girl is right, maybe I need therapy, or something you said.
Yeah.
Made him think, okay, I'm gonna go to therapy.
You know what, I do want to highlight that though, because I'm so right there with you. Like, and if I try to like have the conversation, and you try to make it seem like I'm crazy, that makes me lose even more respect for you, because I know it to be true, because again, malefic planets, we're here to bring the karma. So don't you think we're very good at sensing who needs what and who's bringing what energetically and who's at what level spiritually? Like, think about it.
Yeah. No, that is so true. I feel like we kind of dragged the conversation. Let's bring it back to Capricorn.
I love that. That's the ADHD kicking in. Late night ADHD conversation. No, I think that's a cool title for a book.
Wow, that is. I would read it too, because I feel like at some point I have it too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it does come out. I feel like we all have it at some point, especially with. Yeah, I think I've always, even at school, I think I was always the person that I have like so much to say, and it's like, okay, get to the point.
That was definitely me. Actually, that's still me. It's never changing. It makes life interesting though. So let me read some of the other Capricorn comments on here. Back on track. Okay, I promise, guys, I took my ADHD meds today. I promise I did. It's just the results are inconsistent. You see? Okay, someone says, Capricorn loves to get under my skin till I flip out and then they cry and try to come back. Oh my God. Yikes. Someone says, oh my God, that's me, Capricorn. Capricorn in 7th house. Their life then working to the top. I'm learning as a Capricorn. Okay. Let's see. Thank you, Isabel, for the rose. Okay. I love my son. The only Capricorn I love is my son. I don't have chemistry with them in a relationship. Oh, thanks for saying I look like Tyra Banks. It's the filter. I appreciate it. Someone says going through that right now. Capricorn trying to be controlling. Okay, someone else said, I just acknowledge and appreciate their work. Capricorn gets little recognition. Yeah, they're too humble. That's the problem. They don't brag enough. Blessings, kings and queens. Okay, let's see. I'm always attracting Aries. Okay, we're talking about something else. Thanks for all my hand hearts. I'm just going to go to the bottom because there were 77 comments. I'm sorry, guys. I can't read all of them. I'm Capricorn Sun, Mercury and Venus, and I love this. All in 4th house. Oh, damn, Jennifer. I want to ask, but I'm afraid to step into that. I'm going to ask anyways. We have 7 minutes, Jennifer. So if you want us to talk about you, we can. But I am going to ask just because, you know, again, ADHD, my brain goes places, Aquarius rising. I like to analyze things. Virgo Mars, it's all making sense, right? But I think Capricorn has in common with Scorpio is that we are pessimistic. We don't expect you to be at your best behavior. We don't expect you to like actually do the shit you say you're gonna do or be who you say that you are. We expect you to be everything but what we see and what we're hearing, because we don't trust life like people. That's something I've had to work on in my own spiritual journey. Obviously, I trust life and I feel very balanced as a person, and I know how to move with my energies to manifest whatever I want. But as far as like trusting people in one-on-one intimate relationships, takes us a long time to get comfortable. What about you, Jen?
Yeah, I think now I think I'm at that point where I'm just taking it slowly, but it's like all of these lessons, I guess. Like I don't call them exes, I call them lessons. It is. I mean, still at one point you cared for that person, so it's like, okay, it's a lesson. But where I'm going with this is like, yeah, like with, I feel like I already went all around the place.
I'm glad I'm not the only one spazzing out. For some strange reason, I find great comfort in this. So let's keep more of this going. It brings me a great deal of joy.
Wait, what was the question? I was like, wait, why did I just like stress on that?
As far as like be the person that brings it, you know, that brings the karma, like.
Oh, if I'm tired.
Yeah, like, yeah, what does it feel like to always know that people are going to let you down, or to always expect people to let you down? So naturally, it's like you assume that when you meet people is because there's something wrong with them because you are the karmic, right?
Wow, when you said that, I started thinking a lot. And it's true. Like, no, it's true, because they'll never tell you that, especially men. Like,
yes!
They'll never tell you. They'll never be like, oh, well, you helped me. No, they're gonna try a way to make you feel like a bad person.
Yes!
And you gotta have, like, I think it's because, like, that kind nature, we bring with it, they think that you don't have a backbone. But
yes!
No, I can kind of just leave. It's okay. I can leave.
Yes. Oh, I can show you another side just to keep it a little zesty for you, which is my personal favorite. That's my sprinkle.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
No, it's honestly true. Like when you said literally scar, like I found out one of my exes got injured.
Damn. From doing what?
I don't know, because I really don't know. I just saw like someone mentioned it.
See?
Because and I was like, don't want to say that it's karma,
But it is though. And we all
yeah,
get karma. It's not just him. Like everything that happens in life is our karma. Yeah, like if you fuck with these people at whatever placement, just be ready because whatever is coming for you, it doesn't miss. And it's harsh. Because those two are harsh. And that's why when they're nice, they're like so nice. Because you know they've had to like wrestle the demon inside and make it submit to like the light, to the kindness, to what's good, to what's generous, you know, to what's holy, to what's of God. So if I did all that hard work, that in spite of all the darkness you've given me, all the shade you've given me, all of the negativity you've given me, all of the shit you talked about me behind my back, in spite of all of that, I still managed to take all of that and transform that into something good so that I am actually a good person. If you think that fucking with that kind of a person is not gonna get you wrath, then you're insane, because the polarity of life should tell you that as kind as this person is, just as evil there can be. Because that's just the balance of the universe.
For more astrology content, you may follow all of our YouTube astrology channels. The first one being at Intuitive Healing for Astrology 101, at Styled Under Libra for Love, at Astrology Weekly for horoscopes and manifestation, and lastly at Styled Under Virgo for medical astrology. You may check out intuitivehealing.com for astrology readings as well as healing crystals, and make sure to check out our manifestation group on Patreon at patreon.com/intuitivehealing. Catch you soon on the next video.